The Olympics, Caitlin Clark got a break from hooping for the first time in a long time. She did seem to spend her time well, though. July 31st, check it out. Clark and her Fever teammate Lexi Hull on stage in Indy at the Jordan Davis concert, helping him sing his hit, Buy Dirt. This last weekend, she found herself in the Big Apple, hanging out with the Yankees' big slugger, AL MVP favorite Aaron Judge. That's good company. Now it's back to business, with the second half of the W season tipping off this week. And in case you missed it, here's a look at how Clark fared over the first half of her rookie campaign.
My mom has this piece of paper when I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, and it has you write down all your dreams in these little bubbles. And I remember one of them was playing the WNBA.
She is the Steph Curry of women's basketball. She's the real deal.
With the first pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark, University of Iowa.
You love writing down the goals. We know that from your goal sheet. What will be a #1 goal this season?
I think the biggest thing is just be myself and have fun.
Reality is coming.
Okay.
There's levels to this thing, and that's just life. We all went through it. There is going to be a transition period where you're going to have to give yourself some grace as a rookie.
There are the first points in the WNBA career of Caitlin Clark. Clark clapped her hands in frustration. Caitlin struggling in her debut.
I think just a lot to learn from. It's the first one. There's going to be good ones, there's going to be bad ones. You got to learn from it and move on and be ready to go.
Not the best start. I'm sure she's feeling that right now. But that's part of adjusting to the WNBA.
Yeah, I think just being competitive is who I am. It's what I've done my whole career.
Clark from way downtown.
I feel like I'm getting hammered.
Kennedy Carter now with 12 points off the bench. Big time contact afterwards. I think that's going to be a flagrant one.
I wasn't expecting it, but I think it's just just respond, come down, let your play do the talking. It is what it is. It's a physical game.
Kennedy, on the play before bumping in with Caitlin, it seemed like she turned to you a little bit.
Sure, no Caitlin Clark questions.
She is being deliberately hit. And let me stress, deliberately. This season cannot be the hazing of Caitlin Clark.
I knew what I was getting into. Not everything's going to click overnight, but keep working and keep grinding, and, it'll come over time.
Caitlin Clark will be left off of the American Olympic roster for the upcoming games.
Team USA doesn't select simply based off of fandom, especially when the world is catching up.
Honestly, no disappointment. I think it just gives you something to work for. That's a dream. Hopefully one day I can be there. And I think it's just a little more motivation.
The thing she said was, "Hey, coach, they woke a monster," which I thought was awesome.
They say it's showtime. That means it's go time. They say it's showtime. That means it's go time.
Clark separating, taking, and hitting. Clark a deep three. You bet.
Caitlin Clark, woo-wee. Huh? She's heating up.
She has these games where it's you have to guard her wherever she is.
A delectable dime from Caitlin Clark. The first triple-double for a rookie. Caitlin Clark has it.
The 19th assist for the rookie. New WNBA single-game record.
I feel like I have got more comfortable over the course of these games, and I already feel like we've grown so much.
She just wants to win, and to me, she's going to be my rookie of the year every day.
Clark and her Fever team.
Okay, let's talk about this because, listen, I really think Caitlin Clark is about to be unleashed on the WNBA, and I'm not just saying that. I have real reasons why to believe that. First off, watching those clips just got me so fired up. Oh my God, just the trash that she had to deal with. The trash that she has to continue to deal with. Oh my God. Those are a bunch of girls. Caitlin Clark is an actual woman. That's the difference. God, it's just such trash, some of those people out there, man. Oh my God, so petty, so jealous. They know greatness is there. It's just crazy, man. I don't even want to just go on that long rant because I could just go on and on. And this is why I really believe that Caitlin Clark is going to be unleashed on the WNBA this second half. Because okay, she's a rookie, obviously. And she enters the league, and it was just right after college and all of that. So there wasn't a lot of downtime, not a lot of rest. So I'm going to talk more than just rest, but let me get the rest part out of the way. You have a lot of cumulative fatigue, right? Cumulative fatigue, in working, even in just something like working out, which is really maximizing your muscle potential, whether your muscle growth, your muscle strength, endurance, whatever it may be. You need layoff periods. You need what's called deloads. You need to relax. You have cumulative fatigue. Even if you're resting throughout the week, it can still accumulate over time, and you can just get more tired and run down. And it's both a muscular thing as well as what's called your central nervous system and neuromuscular. So the fact that she now has some extended rest is going to work wonders, absolute wonders for her, right? We could see even just in the NBA how tired these guys get, in the football how run down they get. You need some time off for your body to recover, and sometimes it needs to be some extended time, which she just had not been able to have. She now has that. She should be really virtually fully recovered, right? Like you only need so much time to kind of get back to 100%, as long as you're not injured, of course. And so she now should be completely refreshed. That alone now gives her such a great foundational base to kind of work from and to move on and to really kind of to build off of. But now the real point that I really, really want to drive home. Caitlin Clark entered this league, and she was obviously a wide-eyed rookie, insane expectations. She didn't know really how to navigate the WNBA because no one does until you get there, right? Like that is a fact. And I think she navigated it great, to be very clear. But it is one of those things where it's just like, it's a new experience. It's new. And she's trying to fit in. She's trying to get settled. She's trying to prove she belongs to herself. She's trying to prove that she belongs to her teammates. She's trying to prove that she belongs to the other team, to the other fans, to her coaches, to the other coaches. She's just trying to, to get there, to prove that, that she's deserving of that spot. Something that every single rookie goes through. Every single rookie, no matter who you are. Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, you're just trying to be like, I belong. But now with this break, she's obviously still a rookie, but like kind of not at the same time. It's kind of like she gets there. She doesn't feel like she's proving to anyone now. I guarantee you, with that time off and her coming in now, it feels like she's already a veteran. She is walking into that locker room like, yeah, I belong. She's walking in there comfortable. She's walking in there settled. So she's no longer now going to have that feeling of like, because when you also first get there, you're like, this is my locker room, but it doesn't feel like my locker room because like I'm a rookie. You're like, yeah, this is my locker, but like it doesn't feel like my locker. This is where I shower. These are my clothes. You don't even like feel this is your jersey. I've worn a lot of jerseys over the years. In the beginning, it's like when you move to a new apartment and you're sleeping in your bed and you're like, this is my bed. This is my apartment. This is my bathroom. But it doesn't really feel that way. It doesn't feel like home. And then when you get some time away and you come back, you're like, oh yeah, this is my home. Like I've done that where I've gotten a new apartment. I've spent time there and I'm like, yeah, this is my home, I guess. And then I go back somewhere else to visit family for an extended period of time. And then I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get back home, as in my apartment. And I get there back and I'm like, this is home. And that's the effect that that's the experience that Caitlin Clark is going to have. She's going to feel like she's a literal veteran right now. She's going to feel settled. She's going to feel at home. And that's going to matter tremendously. She's not going to feel like she's just a rookie in this league anymore because it feels like she got the rookie year out of the way in that first half. Now that second half, she's like, yeah, I know. I got this. I know what to expect. I know how these games are going to look. I don't got to prove any more than this. I've already set records, smashed records, ratings through the roof. I saw how Team USA struggled without me. I know that the team that I was on, we beat Team USA. So she's ready. And I really hope more than anything, she stops playing nice. Because she has been playing nice. Because she wants to be accepted by the WNBA. Which is understandable. But the one thing, I just watched this because I was all fired up for Team USA, for men's basketball. I watched the Redeem Team documentary. And the biggest thing that stood out to me was the absolute undeniable respect and admiration for Kobe Bryant. And they all said that, Kobe Bryant didn't have friends. He didn't try to play nice. He wasn't trying to earn the respect, the friendship, the connection of other players. He was just trying to be absolutely ruthless and be the best he can ever be and win. And that is what I hope Caitlin Clark does. I hope Caitlin Clark finds her own Mamba mentality. Those petty girls out there who are trying to hurt you, send a message, be jealous, be petty, be envious, reject your greatness, reject what you do for the league, reject what you do for them, because you're helping them make money, them be more popular, them get shoe deals, TV commercials. That's all because of you, Caitlin. And she don't need to answer to anyone. None of those girls. She is a woman amongst girls. And so I hope she can just recognize that. I hope she can stop trying to feel like she's part of the WNBA and realize that she is the WNBA. So she needs to set this league on fire. I think her shot is going to come. I think her speed is going to come. I think she has great court vision already. There's nothing else needs to come from that. But I think her shot's going to really start to fall because she's going to have her legs from under her. I guarantee you she's been in the gym working on that. And I just think she's going to come out firing. I really, really do. And I just think the league is just going to be like, oh my God. I just feel like those first few games, they're just going to keep saying, Caitlin Clark feels so rejuvenated and so energized. Man, that time off really helped her out. And people were saying, oh man, I wish she was on the Olympics, but it seems like this was actually the best for her in Indiana Fever. They're going to say that probably for the first 3 games. That's what all the commentators are going to say. That's what all the post games going to say. That's what they're going to say on like First Take and First Things First and The Herd and all that. She is going to conquer. I feel it. It's logically, it makes sense. It's not just a random prediction. If you just really think about it logically, that is what should happen. It's up to her to execute it. And I really, really hope she can just embrace her Mamba mentality. If she does that, man, the sky is actually the limit this season. She could continue to shock the world and put the WNBA on her back. Because that's a mountain that she's climbing. But those are just my thoughts. I would absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think? Do you think Caitlin Clark is ready to kind of just take a whole nother next level in the WNBA after this break? Or do you think it's going to be kind of more of the same? Or do you think there's potential for her to kind of take a step back because of the time off? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so that you agree with me or disagree with me. Either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.